Hello my friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I'm very excited for this video today because it's a special one. Today we are going to be sharing the first items ever for our Etsy shop, and this is my first ever Etsy launch video. So if you're just getting started with cash stuffing or you enjoy cute challenges and placeholders, then keep on watching. We have a lot of stuff to share. All right, friends, well, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you all here today and very excited for this first Etsy launch video that we're gonna be doing today. I have a lot of things to share with you guys. We have been hard at work. We, meaning my husband and I. He has been really like a huge part of this. He has drawn all of these challenges. He's designed them all. I mean, I've given him the ideas and told him what I want, to happen, but there's not an artistic bone in my body. And he is just fantastic. So I have to give credit where credit is due. I could not have done this without him. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get right into some of the things that we've created for our Etsy shop. So first, let's go ahead and look at our scratch offs. So we have 3 that are going to be available in the shop. And just by the way, the Etsy shop link is in the description below. It is officially open, and stay tuned to the end for a special surprise for all of my viewers. So first we have the Soaring High scratch off. This is a $500 challenge, and so this is a higher dollar amount one. Hopefully my camera is focusing on this, but this is inspired by hot air balloons, and you'll notice that kind of all of my challenges have a watercolor effect, and that was all my husband. So he drew all of this stuff. He's actually working on a new challenge right now. He is hand painting it, and it'll be able to be used in a future challenge. But for now, these are the things that we're going to be releasing. So this is a Soaring High challenge. Again, this is a scratch off. I want everybody to know that all the scratch offs are cardstock. They are not laminated. As far as the other challenges, they are laminated, and we'll get to those in a minute. So there's that one. Next, we have the Progress Every Paycheck challenge, and we have 2 variations of this challenge. So we have the scratch off version, which is a total of $750. So again, this is a higher dollar amount. And then we have another version, which I'll share with you here in just a minute, that is a lower dollar amount that is not a scratch off, but has the same look. So we have that one. And then our final scratch off, this is also available in non-scratch off form. This is the Terrific challenge. This is the Boba challenge. This is the first challenge that my husband made, and I absolutely love it. This is watercolor here. This is not it's not damaged in any way. It's just the effect of the watercolor. And he wanted to make it look like, it was movement because it was liquid. So this is a $50 challenge. So a lot of these are worth $2, $3. There's a couple tens in there. But this is a great lower budget savings challenge for anyone to do. Okay, so those are the 3 scratch offs that we are going to have in the shop. Next, let's move to our regular savings challenges, and we'll show you guys all of the exciting things we came up with. Okay, so here are all of the savings challenges that are going to be coming to the shop, and I'll go through each of them and let you guys know the amounts and things like that, and just show you guys a close-up of each challenge. So this first one is the Taco Bout challenge, and this is so cute. So this is a $100 challenge. Each icon is worth $10, and I just absolutely love this one. I actually shared this in my last video because I am doing this one myself. So you guys have probably seen a few of these because I have shared them. And here is the second version of the Progress Every Paycheck challenge. So this one, as you can see, is worth $300, and there's lower dollar amounts here than, of course, in the $750 scratch off one. So this one will be available in the shop. Then we have a workout inspired challenge. So this is really fun. I'm actually excited to do this myself. It'll hopefully give me some motivation. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus here. There we go. So this one is an $80 challenge, and basically the goal is to, 1, get you to work out, and 2, to save money while you do it. So if you take a run or a jog, you can put $10 in. If you do weights, that's $2. Take a swim, that's $1. If you go cycling, that is $5. And if you do the kettlebell, then that is $1. So this is a cute little challenge to reward yourself for staying healthy and doing some exercises. So I love this one. Next is the daily grind challenge, and I have shared this one with you all previously. However, we did make a slight change to it. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. Okay. So it used to be worth $150, but I had my husband change it. I wanted a lower dollar amount one, specifically that I could use for my ones that I was left with at the end of the week. So this is going to be my dollar challenge. So there's 30 coffee beans, each one is $1, and by the end you have $30. So that's the daily grind challenge. Then we have the boot, scoot, and savings challenge, and I just think this is so adorable. I know you guys have probably seen what's really trendy right now is like pink boots, pink ribbons, cherries, like all this like really cute pink girly stuff. And so I really wanted a challenge that kind of encompassed those things. I'm sorry for this glare right here, y'all. I'm actually recording in my dining room today. Life has been kind of all over the place. I've had to move around. But I have a black and white version of this if you want to color in whatever color you want to use. And then I have the pink version of this, which is so cute. So these are $50 challenges. So each icon is worth $5. Let's see if this will focus. There we go. Kind of. Each icon is worth $5. So you can cross those off or you can color them in as you complete those challenges. And again, all of these ones are laminated so they can be reused over and over again. Next is the only challenge I have currently that is a custom amount. So you can decide how much each icon is worth. You can decide how much this whole challenge is worth. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons. So you could have it be 70 and each one be worth 10. You could have it be 100 and make this a $700 challenge. Whatever your heart desires, this can be it. So I had to do this one, of course, because I'm born in the 90s and all of these things, the blow up chair, the lava lamp CDs, the Nokia cell phone, Game Boy, all of these things were definitely things that I had in my childhood and remember growing up, so I had to do a challenge like this. Also, you might hear my dog in the background. She's being insane, which she needs to calm down because she's still recovering. Next is the Terrific challenge. So this is going to be the same challenge as the scratch off, only this is not a scratch off. So if you would prefer to know what your amounts are, this would be the one for you. Again, this is watercolor. It is not damaged in any way. That's just the way that it looks. And then lastly, we have our Soaring High challenge, and this is different than the scratch off. The amounts are different. So this is a $100 challenge, whereas the scratch off version of this is a $500 challenge. So this is definitely a higher dollar amount. This one is $20 for each hot air balloon, totaling $100. So this is a really great one to do weekly, to put 20 bucks in, and in just about over a month, you have 100 bucks. So that's a great one to be doing. And those are all of our savings challenges. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you guys are the placeholders. Now I have shown these to you all previously. However, we've gotten better laminating sheets. We've done them matte. We've got corner cutting down. We've kind of streamlined the process here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ones that I've printed. These are going to be available in multiple denominations. We will have all the options in the listing. If you want $5, if you want $100, if you want $10,000, we can do any of them. Now, I only created the ones personally for myself that I know that I'm going to use, so I'm going to share those with you now. Okay, so here they are. So these are a matte, and we will go through each one and show you guys. So this is the $1,000 one, and we of course have Busy Girl Budgets and the eucalyptus leaves, which is totally my vibe. So we have a $1,000 one that I printed for myself. We have a $500 one that I printed for myself because I will definitely use that. And then I think probably the most common one that a lot of people use are the hundreds. So we have that one as well. And I know this is a little bit blurry. My camera is having a hard time focusing. Also, my dogs are being very needy right now. All right, so there are the placeholders. So those are up in the shop as well. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to share with you guys is the digital products. So I'm gonna pull out my iPad and I'll just walk through all the products that we have available for instant download. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna use my phone because I can't figure out how to screen record on my iPad and I want to screen record for you guys. So we are going to go through, I will put on the screen here what I'm seeing on my phone and we can go through it together. Okay, so we are going to look at the digital download for the weekly budget breakdown. This is the one that includes the cash planning. So I don't use this one personally, but I know a lot of people like it. So we have a spot for your envelope name, the amount, and the balance of that envelope once you add that amount, as well as the cash breakdown for what you want to add to that envelope. We also have the date of payment and as well as the amount of that check, as well as a spot for notes at the bottom. So that's one of the versions. The second one that we have available is the one that you guys see me using. And this one is the Mallory version. It's because I don't do the cash breakdown. So this one has the envelope name, the amount, and the balance, as well as the same thing, the pay date, the amount, and the notes section. So that one is definitely the one that I prefer because I don't really use the cash breakdown, but other people, of course, do. Then we have the bundle. So if you want both products, if you want the one with the breakdown, the cash breakdown, and the one without, you can buy them as a bundle. So it's just those two that I just showed you guys together as a bundle. Okay, and the next digital product that we have available is the debt progress tracker. This is the pay it off debt tracker, so you can list your debt name, so maybe it's Capital One, the amount that you owe, and your goal of when you want to pay that off. So then you can write when you have made a payment, the amount of that payment, and the balance remaining after you've made that payment. So this is another digital download. And of course, you can use this in GoodNotes. You can print it off. Once you purchase this, this is yours. So you can print it off and use it as many times as you want. So those are the templates that we have. Now we also have digital downloads of pretty much all of the savings challenges. I think all of them. So we have the daily grind challenge as a digital download. We have the Terrific challenge as a digital download. Again, if you download these, you can print them off as many times as you want. The pump up the savings, excuse me. All of these ones that have the green background here are all the digital downloads. I just realized the only other one I didn't print and show in this video is the Catch 'em All challenge, which I do have this. I'm not sure where it got lost in my inventory over here, but you guys have seen me use this. So that one is a $150 challenge and each icon is worth $5. But all these other ones I did already show you guys. So yes, there are digital versions of all of them. And then we have the scratch offs as well. Okay, my friends, that brings us to the end of my very first Etsy launch video. If you all made it to the end, then check on the screen for a special surprise for you all. I thank you all so much for being here and for being supportive, especially as we've had this huge transition in our lives. And I just really hope that I can continue to improve and bring you guys awesome budgeting materials. I'm still learning, so please bear with me as I'm figuring out all the things that I'm going to be able to bring to the shop. But trust me, we have a lot of ideas and a lot of things in the works. If there's anything that you guys want to see, I know I've mentioned this before, but if there are any challenges that you would love to see, you would say, I have to have that. If that was made, I would totally get that. Drop it in the comments. I want to know what you guys want to see in the shop. Thank you all so much for being here. If you made it to the end, drop me a shopping bag emoji in the comments, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Bye.